All right, so we're gonna do exercise 3.4 now, install DHCP. And we've all done this, but we probably haven't done it this way, right? So we're gonna make sure we are logged into server 2012 number 1, virtual machine with administrative account. I am on that one. We only have one account and I'm logged in. And why does this keep putting that in front of everything? Get out of there. There we go. All right. We're going to start PowerShell. I got to click into 2 different machines, don't I? Oh, come on now. There we go. It's getting confusing now. Start PowerShell from the taskbar. Type install Windows features, DHCP, and include management tools. So the same thing we did for DNX, except now we're doing DHCP. So let's go over here. Now that I can actually read. That's from yesterday, so I'll just clear the screen. So install. Tab is your friend. Windows features. DHCP. Include, not sub features, management tools. That was the right one. There we go. That's what we're supposed to be typing. We's a typing that. We hit enter. We're gonna install it. Yay! Come on up to. While we're waiting, pink it. I have no clue how happy the server is right now. It's 100 outside, so I can only imagine how hot it is in the server room. Also known as the unair-conditioned garage. Woohoo! Cool. So now I want to go to the start menu and type DHCP. And it's going to find the tool that we want. It's supposed to find the tool that we want. Taking it a while. There we go. Does it know that I clicked on something? Hola? Sir, I asked you for something. There we go. I guess I can close that behind us. Alrighty. It wants us to drop down our server 2012-1. We're still on the right machine. Just double check it. Select IPv4, then right click on IPv4 and choose new scope. We've done this before, right? So if I try that, it's going to be gray, right? So I can't just like select it. I got to actually drop it and then right click it and then do new scope. So we're going to hit next. So we're already there. It goes quick. Again, we're still just setting this stuff up. So we'll hit next. We're going to call it Lab Scope 1. We don't need a description. We're just going to hit next and carry on. It wants us to do 192.168.1.50 for the beginning of our scope. So who remembers what scopes were for? If anybody wants to write in the chat right now. I just squished a juicy fly in my hand. I'm not proud of that. Hand sanitizer. Stat. The end of the scope is going to be 192.168. 1.1.80. Cool. And then all it says is click next 4 times. Remember, that's just our CIDR. That's a Class C subnet mask right there. So we're just gonna go 1. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Our default gateway is going to be ourself. We are known as 192.168.1.200 in the PC world. So let's put that in there. 192.168.1.200. Yeah. And we're going to hit add. And then we're going to go next. So for the parent domain, we're going to hit domain1.local. And then we're going to hit next 3 times and then finish. 1. Finish. Don't you wish it was that easy? All right. Making sure I don't lose my spot. Pop. So now keep track. They're tricking us now. We're flipping the server 2012 number 2 right there. And we're going to use some Ipconfig commands. We come over here. We click in here. We Control-Alt-Delete our way into here. Oh, and I can't see a damn thing, you stupid computer. All right, here's what we're doing. We're doing this. We're telling you, fit. No? Really? What is with you? Snap and fit where you're supposed to fit. Oy. My VMware is having performance anxiety. Don't know why. Come back over here. Now we can log in. I almost forgot what the password was. So used to server 123. All right. Can you just stay where I put you? Is that difficult? Can I get you to snap properly? Snap? No. Snap? Okay, whatever. That's where it wants to be. It moved from the top down. All right. Guess that works. Let's do what we're supposed to do. All right. Open up command prompt. He wants us to go command prompt, so we're going to go this way. We can just go like that. Phone's making some noises. All right. So we have ipconfig release and then ipconfig renew. What does this command do, people? Waiting for a response in the chat. It can be like Yvonne. This is A+ stuff and Network Plus stuff. Yes. We got a Scooby snack for Scott. It releases the IP address and then grabs a new one. We probably have a 169 IP address sitting in here. And we just turned on DHCP and installed it. So this had no clue what we were doing. So IP. Oh, that works too. Released it. So see. We have a 169 IP address up there. And let me just make sure that .exe it shouldn't cause a problem. Just old school. Yep, it worked. All right. Then we want to do a renew. Now it says, whoa, you're on a network. What's going on here? Yes. Yes. So now it wants us to come over to server. But before we do that, let's just do ipconfig. And it'll also let us know that, hey, we should have something in that IP. So now we have a 192.168.1.50 IP address with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0 class C, or default gateway that is our main server, which is 192.168.1.200. Thank you for riding Microsoft Airlines. Be sure to get in a good crouch position because you know this will burn at some point. Here we go. We're just going to right click on this really quick just to make sure and just refresh it. We'll look at our scope, IP address leases, and looky there. We see server 2012-2.domain1.local. How you like that? So that concludes 3-4. Next, we're going to go to 3-5. Does anybody know what an Active Directory is at this point? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's make the stuff pink. What are we looking at on time? Oh yeah, we can do this one really quick. All right, exercise 3.5, install Active Directory server in Windows Server 2012 R2. Make sure you are logged into 2012-1, which we know we're in right now. Location. Next location will be in PowerShell. From the taskbar, we're going to install Windows feature Active Directory Domain Services. Kind of weird how they abbreviate that. They abbreviate AD, but not DS. And don't be scared of typing it. I'm actually typing today because I can see in front of me. I'm not doing the half screen thing, so it probably makes it look smaller on your screen, but make it full screen. You should be good. I will close this now. We're done with this. Our location is 2012-1, and we're going to go to PowerShell. Maybe. There we go. Let me modify this a second. Is that better? And we're going to do install. I can do a W and hit tab, and it guessed I was going to do Windows features. That's correct. Very good. Can you guess AD? Can you guess that one? No? No? You don't like that? No? All right. I got to type that one. Hopefully I typed it right. And the last one is just include management tools. Hopefully it lets me. It looks like it put something over there, but it's not letting me see it. Did we order a word wrap? No. No. All right. Well, I'm going to assume. No, I'm not going to assume. I wish this was the newer. All right, I'm going back so I can actually see what this is saying. Just a little bit smaller. Take it to a 16. Or how about an 18? 18 should be okay. There we go. Oh, see, good thing I did that, right? Management tools. It said sub features. All right. You following? I'm gonna hit enter. Now we're gonna install Active Directory domain services, and we're gonna include everything, all the management tools. Now you kind of see how some of this stuff is quicker through PowerShell. So again, while we're waiting for that, we're done here. So we know when that's done, we're gonna go to Server Manager, and we're gonna go to where we normally go to Active Directory, and then we're gonna have to actually promote this and everything through the GUI. Cool. Gonna close that up, and we're gonna go through Server Manager right here. And we should have a flag eventually up here that says, hey, look at me, look at me. You gotta do something. There we go. There's our little exclamation point. How are you doing? Complete DHCP configuration. All right. So we will hit, oh, hold it. That's not the one I was looking for. We still gotta do that one anyways, though. That's the one I was looking for. And we're creating a new forest. And it's gonna be fake domain.local. Stop acting slow. All right, cool. So new forest. It's gonna be a root domain. It's gonna be fake domain.local. Gonna hit next. Password right here for the DSRM. And accept all the defaults, and your server will restart. Say next, 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 next. Everybody okay? Good. We've done this right a few times. Let me know if the music I put in the video is annoying, and I won't do it on this one if it is. I just tried to put some background sound in it while all the waiting was going on. Woohoo! Everything passed. Like gas. Install. Now we're just waiting for the restart. And again, there is reading material in between these labs in the book that's on there. So if you want to do the cert, I suggest you read that material in between the labs. Ooh, what happened? It says there's an error, but it's still restarting. That always makes you feel good, huh? Well, if we have a problem later, we might have to go back to the instant replay. Yeah, we got to the Linux part yet. So we should be at fake domain / administrator. Usually if there's an error, it doesn't restart the computer. So we'll find out. Hurry up and wait. Ah, yay. Hey, so far so good. Password. Is password. If prompt to change password, type password, Windows. Guess what? We weren't prompted. I've never seen it prompted for that. Not on install of it. All right, so we're gonna go pink. We were not prompted, so we did not change our password. We're gonna click the start button and type active. Active Directory domains and trusts. But we're looking for Active Directory users and computers. Sure. So far, so good. Fake domain does exist, so I guess it's not fake anymore, huh? So now it wants us to click the start button and type DNS. Eventually. And we're going back into our DNS. The one that looks like a pyramid. All right. Come over here. Let's scroll. Let's scroll a little bit more. In the DNS Manager window, expand the server name on the left and then expand forward lookup zones. Notice the fake domain.local zone. Under forward lookup zones, fake domain.local. And then we have fake zone that we made earlier. How does that make you feel? There's a lot of fakeness going on here. I think the guy who wrote this book's a fake. No? Nobody? I'm gonna put my middle name of my first kid is fake. All right, expand fake domain.local. I don't always say expand. It's more like drop. I think expand. I think like left to right, wide, open it. So it says then click the underscore TCP. So this guy right here. Actually, wanted me to click it here, but so we have these four. So 4 server location records for the domain controller. So this tells it everything about the Kerberos, password, LDAP, GC. So I think already this is doing more than what the Microsoft book showed us on this DNS stuff, right? I mean, just this part right here. So I'm going to take this up to 11. Trying to make a good habit. Start PowerShell from the taskbar and get AD user filter. And then that's the wildcard we're putting at the end of it. So let's do that. Is it going to keep the same size I had in here? Hey, it did. That makes me feel good. Really? You're not gonna type for me? Oh, I typed it wrong. That's why. There we go. Ah, see, he didn't type it right either. He didn't put the capitals in there. And we're gonna use a filter. Ah. And then wildcard. So it's gonna tell us everyone who's an Active Directory user. So scroll up. So we have the administrator, who's a member of users, fake domain. So these are actually the OUs. So there a goal to this? Let's see. Oh, that's it. That's the end of that. So he's just showing you. This just gives you the information. So what you can do is this stuff is actually stuff you can manipulate. So later he'll have you manipulate stuff with this. He's just showing you, hey, this is how you show users. And then later you're going to use that same command. You're going to filter stuff out and you're going to modify these users and add users in here too. So right now we were just setting up our domain. So now we actually have a fully functional Windows domain, right? We got DHCP, we have DNS. So I am going to close this for now. Close that. Close that. Close that, because now we're going to take our 20-minute break. Haha, you didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, 20-minute break at 6:20. So come back at 41. All right, guys? I'm going to pause this. And you do what you guys want to do for this 20 minutes, eat. And then we'll come back and we'll attack Linux. Why does it jump over there? Hey, go back over here. Thank you. All right. So exercise 3-6, installing the Red Hat Linux 7 operating system. Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7 operating system. So just like everything else we've done, and even if you guys don't have the first two systems done, you should have this one built already. Wow, that is not what I wanted to click, was it? There we go. We already have the hardware built for this one, so we can move and do this one right now until we get to a roadblock. So start the VM and ensure that Red Hat Linux virtual machine is selected. So VMware is already open. Red Hat Linux 7.1 is selected. There we go. Notice the network adapter. So we gotta go to settings. I'm skipping stuff. We're gonna move the network adapter to VM Net 5. Is that the same one we did before? Custom VM Net 5. There you go. Okay. And next we're going to go to the DVD and we're going to put the image file of the Linux install in it. So we're going to go to the CD DVD drive. We're going to go to use ISO image file. We're just going to browse. And the Red Hat Linux server 7.1 right there. Open, open, open. And then it says click OK. Cool. We're gonna highlight all this stuff because we've done it. That was quick, right? 1 through 4, already done. And pretty much we're just gonna turn the machine on. We're gonna come up here and we're gonna say, hey, baby, get turned on. There you go. And I'm fired. I'm fired. Press enter to proceed. I want to click in it. Enter. Alt tab out of that. Come over here. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here. Go away, you. It's doing its Linux thing right now. Wouldn't it be like just a jerk move if they said pick Russian or something for your language? Now you're gonna do this blind and in Russian. Carry on, comrade. Any experience with Linux? Linux likes to make sure everything's in proper working order before it continues. So what it's doing is making sure that the install file isn't corrupt right now. So it knows what its checksum is, that sum count up there. So now it's making sure that it's proper. All right, cool. Carry on. Anybody read the red part, or was it just supposed to be red? Oh, we got a mouse cursor. Yes. And a pacifier. Old wristwatch. So here we go. English. Select English and continue. All right, it's already selected. And it's English United States, English United Kingdom, English India. They type stuff with an accent. Okay. Next. Continue. All right. So on the installation summary screen, which this is, click Install Destination. So if I come over here and I scroll down, right here, Install Destination, and it wants us to pick SDA. Oh, I need some water. Oi, oi, oi. Install destination. The 3 virtual hard disks will be listed. Click the 20 gig disk, so the one that's not 10, right? So let's not get thrown off on this one. So we can click on that one. And then click done. It's up here at the top. It's not at the bottom. It's right here. Cool. Now we're going to go to click software selection and choose server with a GUI. So right here, right now it's on minimal, but we want software or server with a GUI. And then meanwhile, over here, now that we get all that, we're going to come right here and we're just going to highlight this stuff. And then we're going to go back at the top because it says upper left. Why didn't you say that up here too? Huh? And click done. And now we have picked our installation options. Then we just click begin. It was just confirming. You saw there, it was looking. It's like, okay, cool. How you doing? Begin installation right there is now our option. We click begin. Here, as it's installing, as it's doing stuff, we get to pick our password as it's doing it. So we're going to click root password, and it's going to be password Linux with a capital L. Because Linux does not like bad passwords. And it will not be nice to you if you don't. I typed something wrong right there. I know I did. I will find out. Yeah, I did. I fat fingered something. Let's see if that worked. If I typed them right. I did. Root password is set. Oh, we got a reboot. Yes. Sounds like the theater. Reboot. Let's see if we can make another reboot of Spider-Man. Reboot. Awesome. Cool. Let me out. Let it do its thing. Just let it do its thing. So eventually something that says license is going to pop up in there. Meanwhile, let's come on over here. Wu-Tang? Oh, yeah. Original Wu-Tang, not after people were dead. Carry on the name. License information not accepted. All right. So we want to accept it and then click done. Click on the license. Blah, 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 blah. I accept. Done. User creation. All right. What did it say? On the subscription. Oh, click finish config, right? At the bottom. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking back and forth and seeing what you're typing in. Clicking over here. All right. Register. No, I prefer to register later. All right. So I wish we were in the classroom right now because we'd have the music going. Forward. But then I don't because I don't want none of us to get sick. So. All right. So now we're on the language screen. English, United States. How does he assume we're in the United States? Huh? What if I bought this in Canada? Wow. I got the magical disappearing mouse trick going on here. Next. There we go. On the in. Okay, fine. Just imagine I already clicked it. Input source. Screen. Hit next when it lets me. How you doing? There we go. Next. Full name. Should we just change it from user one to player one? You just go with the whole movie theme? All right. No, it'll throw us off later. User one. Login name. We're changing it from user one to U1. Why? Because we don't want to type user. We just want to say U1. And it's case sensitive too, so careful. It looks like all of our Linux passwords are going to be password Linux. Oi. Tab. Confirmed. All right, we're on step 19. Next. Come over here. I was going to scroll down. Choose your time zone. We're going to be Chicago, right? Chicago. Oh, well, let us put closer to where we live. Let's see. Nope. Who the hell is Round Rock, it says. Let's try Austin. That works. Hey, we're going to be at the airport if we want. That is definitely not where Texas is, though. I mean, seriously, you see where that is? Like, hey, Texas is in Canada. Maybe around the Great Lakes area. So it actually is highlighting Chicago. Austin, location, America, Chicago. Next. All right, your computer is ready to use. You may change these options at any times in the settings. So from here, start using it and close GNOME. And guess what? There's more! I'm just going to highlight it here. I'm highlighted here. I know I'm here. All right. We're at 1 hour and 1 minute. So this is the GNOME thing that pops up. It says close GNOME. This is what it means. Close the GNOME help screen. GNOME help. Bye-bye now. Ta-ta. No love for you. All right. Click the Applications menu in the upper left and then choose System Tools Settings. Applications, pretty simple right there. This kind of looks like Windows 3.1, upside down. System Tools, Settings, right there. So you're going to see a lot of stuff is very similar. This has kind of a Mac vibe to it. Any of you guys have Macs? Some of you do, right? The main reason is because Mac is Linux, so that's why it feels like it, looks like it. In the hardware group, click Next. Hardware group. Hardware group. I'm blind. Who sees it? Who sees it? Who sees it? Oh, in the hardware group, click Network. I got to read everything. I'm going on no sleep for 2 days, so let's see. Hello, Network. How you doing? So IPv4. There's wired. We got to turn it on first. So in hardware group kit network, ensure that the wired is selected on the left and then click the configure icon. Cog is selected on the left. So we have wired right here. But if you noticed, it's not turned on. We might want to turn it on. Now we can click the cog. All right. I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to get rid of this because I like doing this. All right. Click IPv4 on the left. And then on the right side, change automatic to DHCP. And we're going to change it to these settings. So you're going to notice some stuff has different wording, but you can probably figure out the terminology. So our DNS server is actually at the bottom one right here. So we're going to say 192. Hey, I'm typing here. 16. There's a delay. .1.200. All right. I'm going to go down here. Routes. Scrolly. All right. Our address 19. Come on. 192.168.1.210. That's our name. That's our fingerprint. That's who we are. It doesn't autofill this in. 255.255.255.0. Our gateway is going to be the 200 one again. And there is no metric. So we're not doing automatic. And then it just wants us to hit apply. And let's just see if this will do the tools for us automatically, because this is kind of annoying. I'll do that later. All right. So this thing likes to keep on flipping. Just making sure our stuff looks almost like his. Oh, I didn't change that. So see? Don't make me retype everything. Okay, thank you. It is. I hate you. I hate you. All right. It's okay. I'll just type it. I'm not going to try to cut and paste. This is acting weird right now. Really slow. Notice he has a typo in his picture there. Supposed to be 200. So watch out for that. That's all correct. So we'll flip that. Now we need to turn it on again. And then we'll confirm our settings. So to the right, wired network connection, click the slide so that it changes from off to on. Click the close button to close the settings dialog box. From applications menu, we're going to go utilities, terminal, and we're going to type Ipconfig. So this looks good. Plus all our settings are also right here. So applications, utilities. We'll go to terminal. You can also just right click and you can go to terminal that way. Right there, open terminal. So that's another way to get to it. All right, so we're using Linux commands and not Windows commands. So the ipconfig of Linux is ifconfig. And this actually gives us a lot more information. So we're going to go if config our inet, our network 200. Network mask 255.255.255. Broadcast is 192.168.1.255. So this actually gives us our network and our broadcast. Stuff the Ipconfig doesn't show us. So what it wants us to do is see our IP. So our 192.168.210. My eyes are going blind. So did I put something in wrong? So we go back in there. Finger. System tools. I'm pretty sure we can go through just clicking on that too. So I put the wrong address in. So that way we can go back in here and we can just edit it again. Put IPv4. So that top one was supposed to be 210. Apply. Still on. We'll go off, on. And now it's fixed. Now when I go in here, we can still use up arrows. Now we got the right stuff in there. So that's why we do that. So next, name the server from the Linux terminal prompt. We're going to type host name, control, CTL, -- static, set host name. And we're gonna, this is how we would, like, if we were naming our computer on 2012, where we just rename the computer. That's what we're doing with this command for Linux. So can I tab? Yes, you can. CTL space. So if you're not good at typing, static. See, Yvonne tricks people. He makes them think that he's typing fast, but he's really just tabbing. Red. Ooh. RHE. Yeah. 17-1. Make sure you name everything right, because later on it can kick you in the butt. Then verify that the host name has been changed by typing host name. So we're going to hit enter. And then we just type host name. And it gives me the name right there on the left-hand side. So the cool thing about Linux commands is what you type is what you're doing. Host name. It's going to be a static name. You're going to set the host name, Red Hat Enterprise 17-1, 17-1. It's a little bit easier than how PowerShell. So it seems daunting because you probably haven't messed with Linux too much, but once you start doing it, if you can get as proficient in Linux as you are in Windows, we're talking 3 figures, easy. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Hopefully we're getting there. All right. So now it wants us to create a snapshot of the install in case you need to revert. So again, what am I going to do? So I want to make sure this is etched in your brains. What am I doing before I do this snapshot? Yes. Power off. Power off. So it takes up less space. And while I'm waiting for that, which doesn't take that long because it's Linux, it's done. Come over here. I'm going to go to VM. I'm going to go to snapshot. Take snapshot. Paste because I'm lazy. And do take snapshot. We're at 1:15, so that's going to be a good spot to stop this video, at least what we were recording. Let me turn it back on now that it's done making the snapshot. So now we have 3 machines running, and let's see. Oh, but we do have some more. Let's see. All right, yeah, we'll do this last one, and then we'll take our break. Just so we finish up chapter 3. So while that's turning back on, I'm going to go to the screen that actually lets me see. So our next exercise is here, so I need to wait for that one. We're working on number 1. This number 1. Not to be confused with a number 2. All right. Let me in. So logged in with the administrator account. We're going to start PowerShell. Hey, PowerShell. How you doing? All right. We're going to have fun typing some stuff in now. W32. Can I just hit tab? Hey, I can. That will work, but I'm not going to do it like that. All right. Forward config. No? How about that? No? All right. You don't cheat. Config. Forward. Manual L. Manual peer list. Oh, you guys are making me type. You're making me type. So if you don't know if there's a space there, just highlight it. And if you're still questioning it, what can we do? What can I do? Notepad. Plus plus. Boom. And if you're questioning if this is a 1-line command or a 2-line command, well, since there's a quote here, we go all the way to the quote in front. So I can guarantee that there is a space right there, though. And then I'll just go up to right here, and there is no space right there. At least in what he has typed. We'll find out if it's correct or not. Me, loving typing, the person who I am, and how much I love to type. Who knows? I hate typing. That should be correct. So let's double check and look, make sure I didn't get any some weird formatting. Syst from flag, manual. All right. This points Windows to 2 public NTP hosts. Note that the space between the 2 entries within the double quote marks. So it's saying between here and here, there's a space. So he's making sure, he'll put his note at the end. He'll just mix it in, but the note, there's a space there. So NTP. Who remembers what NTP is? What does NTP do, my friends? All right, I'm going to start putting some sound effects on my board here. I'm just going to do the cricket sound. Yeah. All right. All right. At least someone give me NTP port. What's the port for NTP? It's the easiest one to remember. Just start from left to right. It rhymes with it too. Yes. NTP 123. This is how our computer syncs up with time and keeps track of time. Because time is the most important thing with computers, right? If time is off, nothing works. All the way back to the roots, everything's based on timing. The overclock, time. Battery, little CMOS battery, time. So let me click over here and hit enter. All right, I'm scared. Enter. It says successful. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So is there anything I can reuse on this other command? No, there's not here. I'll try typing. I am not a typer, but I don't think I can mess this up. So set service. Oh, I did. I fat fingered. No. Yeah. Hey, look at this. It's almost like I could type. If I didn't tell you what I was doing, you'd think I was like, oh, look at that guy type. Look at how good he is. Even capitalization's right and everything. No. Don't put the period. There's a period he put at the end of that. Don't put the period. Okay? Don't do it. Don't be that guy. All right. And it's not going to tell you. It just did it. It just said it. So start the W32 time server by typing start service W32 time. So I like how he's using PowerShell commands to do stuff that our uCertified didn't have us do. So that's why this is a good companion to the 410 when we have time to do it. So start. No. I cheated too soon. I should have typed an S. Now I got to go through everything. There we go. Start service. I guess I could have cheated. No, that was set. Okay. W32 tab time. Enter. All right, should be on now. Force an immediate time sync with NTP server by typing W32TM space / resync. So if you look at the bottom right hand corner, you see what my time is, right? So we want to do W32. That works too. You can have the exe in there, won't hurt anything. Ooh, you do not like me typing though, do you? Send in resync command to local computer. This whole time zone thing's going to throw me off though. He never had us change the time zone, did he? No time data was available. What? Let's try it again. All right, so whoever we're talking to isn't talking back to us. Let's see if it's supposed to do this. All right, so I guess it doesn't really matter if it's working or not. So we're going to do the W32TM forward query. It doesn't let us cheat on these ones. One primary, sync by radio clock, precision, root delay 0, root diagnostics, and Last successful sync was at 6/9/2020 at 5:35. But you're not telling us. Saying source known local. Should be saying that. Microsoft, I hate you. What's going on here? Hey, wakey, wakey. I'm just running them really quick to see if something got hung up somewhere. It's not putting the pool.ntp.org in there. So where are we missing? What are we missing here? I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't like me doing that. All right. Something's acting goofy. When in doubt, look online. So let's see if there's something missing on our command. What do you think? Not exactly what I was looking for. Close, but there's the one I clicking on the wrong one. Just looking for a quick example. See if we're missing something that should be in here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, 132 tm/config manual pure list NTP server. Sync from flags, manual. Ah. Did I miss that? Was that in our instructions? No. Let's see if that fixes it. What do you guys think? What the hell? Update. All right, that was probably missing from his command. So there we go. Now we gotta do all the other stuff. All right, so after that, we did the service startup automatic. So what we probably have to do is take the service offline and put it back online. Is what we probably got to do. So to do that, we can do stop service, start service, Oy, stop scrolling to the right, resync. Hey, that was quick. Now let's see. We want the 32 query status. That one. There we go. Now it says it. So in your notes, this command is missing something, okay? So write down in your notes right here. That should have /update. Why don't they let me type for notes, huh? Okay. So in here, he does have stuff typed wrong on purpose. So you go there and search it. So that was not working. That's why I took part of his command, went in Google, and I searched for it. And I was trying to find something that referenced what I was trying to do. I found it. I went in there. I put it in, and it actually worked. So then I came to the conclusion from my theory that yes, something was missing. I found it. I tested it. It worked. Now I got the results I wanted. Now it's actually saying the source 0.pool.ntp.org, and it worked. So we're trying to get the result we wanted. We got it.